Thasi, Sanagaon and Siddhipur. 3 names, 1 village. Located approximately 3.2 km from Guarco, Thasi stands as an ancient settlement roughly 7 km away from Kantipur. Renowned for its historical significance, Thasi represents a cherished heritage of the ancient Malla civilization, boasting a rich tapestry of religion, language, attire, culture, festivals and rituals. It is revered as a sacred abode where Sri Adinath Lokeshwar resided. Over time, this revered village has been known by various names such as Sinpur, Ajaipuri, Thasamprindev Chetralaya, Thasi, Sanagaon and Siddhipur, earning the affectionate title of the village of Sukul, a typical traditional carpet from Newar community of Nepal. In ancient lore, Thasi is believed to have derived its name from the prominent Salla tree forest that once enveloped this area. During the reign of Lichivi and Malla dynasty, fortified settlements known as Garh or Gana were constructed to safeguard and defend the realm. These settlements were strategically positioned in locations with dense foliage where extensive fortifications were erected. The construction of these forts involved the planting of trees around the perimeter, forming an intimidating forest. Deep trenches were dug and fearsome wild animals were housed within, adding to the fortress' formidable defense. Additionally, deep ponds and walls were constructed to enhance security measures. The city itself was often structured in tiers and multiple levels of fortification, complete with robust gates to control access. However, in times of imminent threat from formidable foes, clandestine intelligence would prompt the construction of dense forests around the city to aid in evasive maneuver. These fortified areas, known as Garh or Durga Gana, were crucial for defensive purposes. The specific location where such fortifications were erected often bore a unique name. Legend suggests that Thasi retains its name due to the construction of Garh or Gana within the Salla tree forest known as Thasima in Newari in this vicinity. During the Kirat era, the menacing Bhutis infiltrated the Patan area, disrupting the lives of the inhabitants. Their onslaught included attacks on local residents, resulting in fatalities among children, dismemberment of limbs, and various forms of torture inflicted upon others. The relentless violence and tragic events compelled the people to acknowledge that they could no longer reside in Patan city. Consequently, they made the decision to relocate from Patan to the Salla forest in order to escape the harrowing circumstances. Despite warning from others about the dangers of residing in the forest inhabited by terrifying and aggressive animals, those desolate by the Bhuti attacks paid no heed. Their resolve was firm. It was preferable to risk their life in the forest than to face the savagery inflicted upon them by the invaders. Thus, they ventured into the forest and established their settlement. Gradually, they cleared the forest and began to inhabit the area. It is believed that the name Thasi originated from this period. Consequently, the inhabitants of Patans are considered the forebearers of this village, with the first settlers being the Lunkusi and Dupat people from Patan. The primary inhabitants of Thasi include the Gawa Khalak, Yalmu Khalak, Dongu Khalak, Kisi Khalak, and Nemkul Khalak communities. The ancestors of Gawa Khalak trace their origins to Patan, with their family deity situated in Sikbahil within the current Sankamul area. Similarly, the forebears of Yalmu and Dongu groups also hail from Patan, evidenced by the continued observance of traditions like Dong Guthi and Yalmu Guthi by the Lukusi and Dupat communities. The clan house remains in Lukusima, where they continue to pay homage to their deity. It is believed that the remaining residents migrated from other areas such as Sunakoti, Harisiddhi, Vadgaon and Dhabakhel at a later time. According to the elders of Siddhipur Thasi, the current Pamputi fountain is believed to be the site of the ancient settlement of Thasi. Referred to as Sinpur in the past, this area was home to notable figures like Baiju and Vaidyakya, where the renowned Vaidya's house once stood. According to local lore, remnants of old house, broken clay pots, wells and foundation stones can still be found if one were to dig there today. Remarkably, water continues to flow from the location of the old well, a testament to its enduring presence. Legend has it that Sinpur experienced two significant divine calamities in ancient times. Ajidea arrived, bringing with it the dreaded epidemic of Ajima, which claimed the lives of all the children in Sinpur Thasi, causing widespread grief and anguish. As time passed and memories of this tragic event faded, another calamity loomed on the horizon. Due to its east-facing orientation, Thasi frequently experienced hailstorm, wreaking havoc on the crops and causing substantial damage. Year after year, the village suffered significant financial losses as a result of these hailstorms, leading to food shortage and escalating hunger among the villages. Legend has it that the local residents gathered and cast a hailstone known as Puadia in Newari language into the nearby Godavari river, believing that this calamity was caused by them. Following this event, it is believed that people abandoned the Pamfuti fountain and relocated to the current settlement, deeming it safer. Adinath of Chovar is often cited as evidence supporting this narrative. According to the elders of Chovar and Thasi, as well as local folklore, many years ago, the resident of Thasi disposed of idols into Godavari river due to hailstorm. Nandagwa, a resident of Chobar who was grazing cows in Chovar Square, went to the river and witnesses a baby being washed in the mouth of Chovar Naku's river. At that moment, the child began to shout, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And it was then that Sri Adinath appeared to Nandagwa. After receiving darshan from Adinath, Nandagwa prayed to Sri Adinath, "Lord, since the Vasundhara temple in our village has been empty for some time now, please allow yourself to sit there." Adinath accepted Nandagwa's plea, and Nandagwa happily entered the village, announcing that he would come with traditional musical instrument to receive the Lord. While Nandagwa was informing the entire village, he got delayed. Meanwhile, Sri Adinath kept gazing towards Chovar Hill from the Nakku river, eagerly awaiting Nandagwa's arrival. That's why it is believed that Sri Adinath's eyes are still looking upwards. When Nandagwa finally arrived at the designated place with various offerings, Sri Adinath did not initially appear. Despite searching around, no trace of the deity could be found. Nandagwa and the priest engaged in a heated argument, with Nandagwa insisting on what he had witnesses. Eventually, Adinath manifested himself to both the priest and Nandagwa at the same location. Upon seeing this, the priest placed a kalash in the river and Sri Adinath took his seat inside the kalash. Even today, when the kalash is tapped, a stream of water flows from the back of the kalash, and during festival at Nakku River, water is poured over the deity Dafa Swan, who is seated inside the kalash, a tradition still observed during the Chovar Mela festival, especially during Chaita Dasai. At that moment, Sri Adinath himself appeared and conveyed, "I am the deity of Sipur or Siddhipur Thasi. Since ancient time, I have been worshipped by Nemkul clan of Thasi. Please arrange for the Nemkul clan to perform special worship for me." Following the agreement of the villagers, a Sindur Jatra was organized, featuring various rituals and offerings, and Sri Adinath was ceremoniously installed in the temple of Sri Vasundhara Maju, which has been vacant in Chovar. To this day, 4 individuals from the Nemkul clan residing in Thasi Siddhipur undertake a pilgrimage to Chovar barefoot, dressed in white attire and with 7 heads. This tradition underscores the ancestral connection between Thasi, Siddhipur and the present-day Sri Adinath deity. Inscription discovered at Velbu in Balambu, attributed to Jishnu Gupta and Durva Dev, make reference to Thamsam Prindev Chetral. If indeed this Thamsam Prindev Chetral refers to present-day Siddhipur, then the historical connection becomes evident. Thamsam Prindev Chetral pertains to the land associated with the deity in Thasi. It is noted that the people of Balambu bestowed 4 forts upon the residents of Thasi while retaining ownership of the land. According to the Nemkul caste of Thasi, it is believed that the land was granted in Balambu for the worship of Ananda Lilokeshwar Adinath, situated in Nu, Jaisaldev Kumar and Chovar in Kathmandu. Consequently, during the festivities of Siddhi Kumar Jatra and Ananda Lokeshwar Jatra, Kumar Sasti and Chaint Dasai, the Nemkuls of Thasi visited this place to tend to the deity, and subsequently the residents of Balambu come to conduct special ceremonies. Records preserved in the temple of Lord Ganesh in Thasi, attributed to King Yognarendra Malla, affirm that Thasi fought within the jurisdiction of Patan. Furthermore, Gopal Vangshavali mentioned on page 51 that both Thasi and Balambu villages are situated in Patan, indicating the existence of Thasi as far back as 467 Nepal Sambat. Sanagaon derived its name from the combination of Sano meaning small and Gaon meaning village in Nepali. The village earned this name due to its relatively smaller size compared to the neighboring settlements and its sparse population. It is speculated that Sanagaon was originally established as a small village and later evolved into its current form. Records indicate that the name Sanagaon predates the year 2021 Bikram Sambat, as it is documented on maps dating back to the year 2021 Bikram Sambat. Siddhipur is believed to have acquired its name from Siddheshwar Mahadev, a deity situated in the heart of the village. Legend has it that upon settling in the area now known as Thasi, a 5-foot-long black pillar was discovered while clearing the forest to construct the temple. This pillar came to be revered as Siddheshwar Mahadev. Additionally, according to Kathmandu Valley, a book authored by German writer Dr. Karl Prussia, Siddhipur retains its name due to its association with Siddha Baba, who purportedly performed penance and attained spiritual success in the vicinity. Despite being officially named Siddhipur before the year 2021 Bikram Sambat, the village was commonly referred to as Sanagaon. Over time, the village of Thasi has been known by various names such as Sipur, Ajaipuri, Thasam Prindev Chetralaya, Thasi, Sanagaon, and Siddhipur. Additionally, it is renowned as a village of Sukul, or traditional Newari carpet. The Sukul produced here are distributed to other parts of the country. In Nepal Vasa, Su means straw and Kul refers to family's clan. Sukul is used during festivals, celebration and feasts to seat members of the clan, hence the name. Thank you.